Well, hello, Mr. Houck.
How are you today?
What are you boys up to today?
PowerPoint. My favorite. What are you doing here?
Stopping by to see what's going on. Sure enjoy your videos. Carry on. Today we will take a look at creating a schedule for your spring classes using PowerPoint tables. So picking up where we left off yesterday, we will go ahead and work a little bit today with some text, and then also use some of the design templates to create a basic schedule that looks something like this, where we've gone through and merged a row, resized a row and added some text, and formatted that text as far as alignment goes by putting it in the middle and also in the center. And then we created also a looks like a 5 by 10 table. So that's what we want to do. And then after we do that, we will go ahead and duplicate that and try out some different arrangements as far as some of the design templates that are available within PowerPoint. So step number one is that you're going to create something that looks like this, a real basic table design. And so what you'll want to do is go to Insert, and the first thing I'm going to do is create a new slide. I just want to get a blank here, right there. And as we learned in the previous lesson, Insert, Table. And so when we did this in the previous lesson, we went through and grabbed our tables in this fashion. But today, let's do this. Let's go through and click on Insert Table and actually type in exactly the number of columns and rows that we want to use. And so for this one, we do want to use 5 columns, and for a course schedule, we're going to use 10 rows. 5 columns and 10 rows. And then I'm going to go and grab the table with no style right there. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to distribute that a little bit more throughout my slide. And then I'm going to come out to Layout and choose the Alignment button. And there's different variations here. You can align it left, align it right. I'm going to align it right in the center and get a basic table that looks like that. And then I'm going to copy that, Control C, and then I'm going to paste it a few times just in case I make a mistake and want to get back to some basic table design and make it a lot easier rather than having to go through all of that formatting again. So go ahead and see if you can get that far, and then we will continue on. Our next step is to merge the cells in the top row. Select the cells, Layout, Merge Cells. Next step, we will enter some text here in our top header, and we will put this, my class schedule. And so we will click on Layout. We will select Center, Alignment, and then we want to put that text right in the middle. We want to center it vertically so it's right in the middle, and type my class schedule, Spring 2016. There you go, once again. Now we could have done that another way. We could type it first, and then we could have gone back and formatted it by center horizontally, center vertically, in that direction. So you can type first and then format, or you can set your formatting and then go ahead and type, whichever way you want to do it. The next step will be to put in our 5 headings related to our course schedule. And once again, you'll see that we have those centered vertically and horizontally. So what you could do is go ahead and select the entire row, set it for horizontal center, vertical center, and then go ahead and put in those categories. If you want to use all uppercase, you can do that, or title case. And so we have period, class, teacher, room, and start time. And so there you go. Now you could go ahead and complete this schedule, periods 1 through 8. I think we have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 periods. Put your classes in there, your teachers, and then make a decision on how you want to format these to look nice. Or you can experiment. And one of the things I would recommend you do is to go ahead and copy this slide, this one here, and just get at least one backup of that, just in case you don't like the way things turn out. And then go ahead and enter all the rest of your information, save that 5 times, and then practice with these different formats. So here's a format. Hey, come on in the picture, Mr. Halp. I'm just taking a look at. Mr. Halp's always interested in PowerPoint.
Yes, sir. I love PowerPoint.
PowerPoint's good. Very powerful program.
Very
a lot
powerful.
you can do. Hence the name PowerPoint.
I get the
Okay,
point, yes.
Good. So here I've used the banded rows.
It's attractive.
Well, it looks nice. It makes it a little easier to read when you have lists of information, easier to distinguish. The contrast, I think, is what you would say as an artist.
Yes.
The contrast.
Yep. Contrast pattern.
Among the rows, patterns, easier for the eyes to focus in and grab onto something. And then here we have eliminated the cell borders.
Okay.
Because the cells are still there, so when you type in here, you're still going to be moving around. I'm using the tab key, by the way, to move to these cells. And I don't know if we covered that in the lesson, but to move from one cell to the other, you press tab, and to go backwards, you hold down the shift key and press tab, so it's still moving through those cells. It's just that you're not seeing the complete border.
I did not know that.
So, yeah.
That looks good.
That's nice.
Clean,
That's a nice.
That's a clean format.
And then this is a very similar format, except I've gone through and started manipulating the text using some of the tools. Yeah. So that's it. And so we're going to have them go through and create at least 5 different ones. And of course, you are always welcome to do more. What
class is this for?
This would be for the Office, MS Office, Intro to Business Office. Okay. Real nice.
Me like.
So good luck with that. We'll come around and take a look at that. And of course, we thank you for watching another Room 8 video.